Hello, my name is interview.if, and today I want to be showing you how to do A-Roll and B-Roll combination. Okay, so you want to know the difference of A-Roll and B-Roll. So for A-Roll, it's like currently right now, myself talking into the microphone or into this GoPro. Neither one is called A-Roll. So A-Roll is mostly like the subject talking. So I am the subject, and I am talking and showing you and teaching you right now how to do A-Roll and B-Roll. So this is A-Roll, so you pretty much have it in different angles or just in one angle. So A-Roll is pretty much just like an interview. So instead of a person behind this camera right now, and I'm just doing this teaching for my friend, so this is A-Roll. It's like an interview, and also you can even add is more shots in the frame. And then soon for B-Roll. So if you want B-Roll, you would have to focus on the subject and make sure that the color and aperture and everything is good enough. It's harder with the GoPro, I gotta say that, because you know it has that red eye fisheye thing. I'm not even sure what it is, but B-Roll you can use as a Canon SL2, a Canon G7X, a DSLR, almost any kind of camera. Well, except for the GoPro. So for B-Roll, you basically just focus on as a subject and move it throughout the angles. So from one side of the angle, like the middle frame. The middle frame is really boring. So try to put your subject at least on the side part. Or either make it look cinematic by yourself being in the middle, well, onto the side. Like this shot. Yeah, I know, that shot looks epic and stuff like that. But it's still great though. So, and also, once we are done filming and stuff like that with B-Roll, we are also going to be showing you after this. If you want your transitions to be good, you can either twist the camera around or do something else. It's your choice. Well, unless it's part of a production. So for B-Roll, it's basically when you focus on a subject and you basically move it around. So with yourself being moved around, cinematic looks, cinematic colors, and cinematic framings, you're all set. You are all set for that. And that is B-Roll. Right? And just as a quick test reminder before we go right into the teachings, we are going to be doing a tiny bit of B-Roll. On is a book that my cousins gave me during Christmas of 2017. So we are going to be showing you that and how to properly do the B-Roll. Okay, so once you're pretty much done with this part, well, after we're done filming and you have your tripod and stuff like that, and you now, let's say that you want to just start doing B-Roll. The audio may sound bad because it's coming back from the GoPro. So you grab is your camera. So right now I have the Canon SL2 with a, but now let's try to do it with the GoPro Hero. I mean, no, not GoPro Hero. Canon SL2. So switch the knob from off to on all the way. And then it should be on AV, TVP, somewhat like that. Somewhat, you know. So, and it's gonna, if you want to make it slower, you can go into your editor and just move it from slow to fast. And also, let's say that you want to text on the book, and then you want to do B-Roll on it, and you're in the library and stuff like that. So you go over off onto the side, camera. Make sure that all the color and stuff like that is perfect and fine. Then you can do a dolly shot, somewhat like that. So I'm about to do it a dolly shot. Just move it forward and then aim it towards the top. Okay, you can try it again also. And so let's say that we want to do is a bottom side also. It's very simple. Yeah, it's very simple. So you face it from this corner to the bottom corner, and then you should get as a cinematic scene. I will look cinematic. So you just face it down. SL2, that was B-roll. It was B-roll. And if I record this right now, that is you guys right there. And I can do B-roll on it also. In center, middle, someone like that. But if you want to see the 3-grid rule, it'll be up in the iCard above. So that is SL2. Now let's swap it out with the Canon. No, not Canon. With the GoPro Hero Session. Okay, so now we have is a GoPro Hero Session, and we're going to be showing you how the B-roll works with the GoPro Hero Session. So since this is on a tripod, you'll have to flip it over with this book, and you'll have to go by your visual mind if there's no screen by it. But if you're like going very lowish, and you're also able to do it with your, with the extender, should I say. But if you're just going to be using it with this kind of mode, with is the tripod mount out with its 3-legged part, then you should flip it over. It should swap already. And if you do have as your phone, get out your phone and open up the app of GoPro, as you would need it if you have to. And if you don't have is a GoPro kind of screen or anything like that, you'll have to go by your visual. So this is my visual right now. So from this book, I started from the side, and I'm going to be moving it out. And let's try to do that again. It might get out of level, so you might have to try multiple times. And then soon after that, we also did is a side kind of shot also, so we're also going to be doing that. I'll have to go by your visual. Alright, so I'll try to bring it over onto the side. It's kind of difficult if it's in the video. Also known as B-roll. If you know what B-roll is and A-roll is, you can combine those together and it will be called A-roll. So that means you do an interview at the same time, either on the side or either in the middle. And then soon you can also be able to be using is you're going to be supporting what the person is saying. But for B-roll, it is basically when you focus on an object. But it doesn't really work with a GoPro. It mostly works with the Canon SL2, Canon G7X, mostly the expensive kind of cameras. But with the GoPro, you'll have to try to think of other ways because of the fish.